So I just wanted to reply to Jeffrey Sachs, on his interview with Judge Napolitano. He's crying about the arrogance of the liberal technocratic filth in Washington, and leading us on towards a nuclear accident, connected to these wars that are going on, especially the war with basically the former Soviet Union, as I refer to Russia. Um, but where were you, Jeff, 30 years ago? When I was in my 20s. All I remember is you all having a great time, helping to wreck what was left of the Soviet legacy. And, I just visited Ploshchad Pobedi here in former Leningrad, with all of your friends, the scumbag nomenclaturi, 80% of whom, voted to liquidate or whatever. I wouldn't call it voted, but, supported the liquidation of the Soviet Union. I mean, you want to cry about Mujahideen in Afghanistan, and Cheney and Brzezinski, these filthy, what do you call them? Super right wing, just the side of fascist, murderers, campaigning to, not only wreck and destroy the Soviet Union, which led to the deaths of up to 15 million former Soviet citizens, but also to then dismantle Russia, capitalist Russia, the wreck. Back in the 90s, the Cheney talking about this in, apparently you noted, December 1991. So, my observation would be that, Cheney, well, what is he? He's one of these Anglo-Nazi barbarian murderer thieves, and Brzezinski was his little Polish water boy, and so were you. The little Jewish water boy for these Anglo fucking murderers. This is your doing. All of you. Whether or not you act like you were well-meaning, or you're well-meaning now, and I don't know what your intentions were before. I'm sure they weren't benign. Then were they? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you belong in a fucking gulag shoveling horse shit. You're just another liberal cunt, as Dean the pipe fitter of Highgate says about people like fucking Jeremy Corbyn. Phonies. So, why are we at war? Why are we up to our necks in technocratic liberal cunts? People like you. The working class basically was, murdered starting from 1917, 100 plus years ago. And the future was murdered. And cunts like you helped the murderers. Like Bertolt Brecht said, I saw the finger, it was bloody, and I said it was good. Or look at that old man with that young girl. Oh, isn't that a nice thing? So, I'm sure the newspapers print truth. So, you and yours have no one but yourselves to blame for all of this. Certainly I was in my 20s, and I just refused to become one of you. And, all I am now is a retired truck driver. But, at least, what was it? Hippocrates said, first do no harm. Well, that was my life, being passive, because, fucking filth like you basically destroyed everything that was decent in the last 30 years. So enjoy your reality now. And all I can say is, if there's a world war, I hope you and yours fucking suffer, slowly.